sports, anime,
media entertainment.
The whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this.
Welcome back. This again is the same convo with your host Carlil, Bomba, and me, Kenny. This is the anime segment. What's wrong with you?
What happened?
What is wrong with this man?
My fault.
This is the anime segment. And today's topic is my favorite part of anime, which is plot. We're gonna be talking storylines. We're gonna be talking arcs. All right.
Okay.
So, real quick, can we all name our anime that we enjoy? Like, what anime we think has the best plot? Which one do y'all want to start?
Run that by me one more time.
What did you say, Bumble?
Run that by me one more time. I missed that.
What anime do you believe has the best plot?
Ooh.
There.
That's an easy answer.
You said easy.
I feel like it's a little easier today.
Okay. What's your answer?
I don't like the plot at all, but I feel like Attack on Titan easily.
I respect that. I'm gonna say mine is Death Note. Honorable mention: Akame got killed.
Akame.
Yeah, bro. That's an honorable mention. I'm not even saying it's like top 5, top 10, but I gotta like it's very interesting. It's very interesting. You feel me? And it's.
I'm surprised you put it. So you're saying your favorite? These are just your favorites.
No. These like with Bomba, like Bomba said, like he doesn't like it, but he has to say Attack on Titan. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I think they're pretty good. Death Note for sure, and then Kame got killed. Honorable mention. We all know.
You already know which I'm going with. And story, like terms of story,
Yeah.
as my favorite, easy. One Piece, Naruto, Bleach.
I was about to say I'm surprised neither one of y'all said Naruto for like that.
If we going favorites, Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail.
What?
We said story though. Come on.
Hey, that's actually a deep ass story, bro. That's a deep ass story.
Dragon Ball?
Yes, it is, bro.
I would say in 20 years you just got deep. In 20 years you just got deep.
It's a deep ass story. It's a deep ass story, bro. That's actually
the whole Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z.
And easy. I feel like Kenny, the easiest way to lay out really some of the best plots is to give it. Give us the plot of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, what's the plot, Carlo?
Out of Dragon Ball Z, you got first. Let's start off with Dragon Ball. You got this kid that's lived in the forest his whole life. The first person he meets outside the forest is this girl just going through in her flying car. Didn't know they had flying cars in '86, but in Japan they do. So going through a flying car, and he meets a girl for the first time. You know, they go through adventures together to a point where there's a point where, you know, they sleep together, you know, not romantically, but they like a sleepover. And he is very amazed that this girl doesn't have a penis because he didn't know girls didn't have penises, bro. And so you got this strong kid who's clueless to the world, who's also like a savior to the world as a kid, you know, and nobody really knows.
Wait,
yes,
let
sir.
me finish.
You talk about let him finish. Nobody really knows his history. Nobody really knows where he come from. He was just found in the woods as a baby, you feel me? And then, you know, fast forward to Dragon Ball Z after, you know, this historic kid has saved the world so many times as a child, grown stronger, created bonds with enemies. And now we realize in Dragon Ball Z that this kid was actually an alien from outer space, bro. From the planet Vegeta. And he's going through the first part of Dragon Ball Z, just learning about his heritage, kind of accepting his Saiyan ways, at the same time denouncing them. just kind of growing into more of who he is, not only as a fighter, but as a Saiyan, and as, you know, a Saiyan that was born on Earth. And then we see his relationship with his kid get stronger. See him try to pass the torch to his kid. And then a few years later, he realized he passed it too early, and so he had to come back to life to save the world again. But yeah, man. Yeah, I am finished.
Mama, what did you want to say to that?
It's just a bunch of bullshit this nigga feeding.
That was not a single plot in there. That was not a plot.
Because first of all, he said, "Oh, he didn't. Nobody knew where he from." This nigga had a tail. They knew he was clearly an alien.
They didn't know he was an alien. They live.
They
live amongst animals that can talk, bro.
Bulma and them did not. But you knew. As a watcher, you knew.
They live amongst animals that can talk. It was not out of the ordinary that a kid was walking around with a tail.
And then fast forward to Dragon Ball Z, this man said, "Oh, Goku discovered," and Goku ain't give a fuck about shit till now. What is you talking about?
Come on,
that man found out shit like, all right.
That was not plot. That was just a summary of what happened in the show.
I know, Kenny.
That show was plotless.
It's not plotless.
Okay. So let's just talk about Naruto for a second. Oh crap. Here we go. Let's talk about Naruto. So have y'all heard of the alternate storyline that could have been in Naruto?
No. Is it when they were in the Ultimate Tsukiyomi or the Infinite Tsukiyomi?
No.
Are you talking about Jiraiya's?
No.
Are you talking about with that cold ass, handsome ass ninja Lippe come in the scene and he the main character?
Okay, I have a question. Forget about him. I have a question.
Obama.
Is this something that was animated, or is this something that never happened?
Never happened.
Okay, so I probably don't know.
All right, so I can't remember where I started, but I'm gonna relay it to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So there was another theory of Naruto to where instead of like Naruto staying in the village, remember when Naruto was a kid, he was trying to leave the village?
Mm-hmm.
So he leaves the village and he finds the other Jinchuriki. There he trains with the other Jinchuriki and learns how to master Kurama. So he masters Kurama early.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main plot line is the Jinchuriki as a team fight against the Akatsuki as a team.
Oh, that's the Akatsuki.
But that was a TikTok nigga that came up with that.
That was a TikTok. Shout out to that.
It was not a story.
I wish I knew who he was.
Akatsuki getting washed.
So Naruto masters Kurama early, and he's linked up to other Jinchuriki at the same time. So theoretically, they could build the 10 tails themselves, I guess. And then all the tails are together. That's what makes the 10 tails, right?
So no. I wasn't making a face at that. But I have a question. Did Naruto only master Kurama, or did all of the Jinchuriki master their tail beast?
I think they all mastered their tail beast.
In the theory,
wash. I say wash.
I mean, in the regular show, all of them had master over their tail beast.
I thought it was just Naruto and B.
They haven't mastered it. Like some of them would like turn into the shit and just go wild.
Yeah, it was just Naruto
powers to it.
Nah, because the Mizukage had mastery over his.
Fully? Because I've never seen it with that chakra.
Mizukage, the little kid.
I remember.
The only other person other than Naruto was because they told Naruto to go train with B to learn how to use Kurama more to his advantage. And then
Mizukage was also dead by that time.
Yeah, Mizukage was dead. I remember the flashback about the Mizukage, and I remember seeing him turning, but I don't think he had full control of it throughout the whole.
And I think Gaara would have had control out of his if it didn't get shit from him.
But that, like, technically in Naruto, they had like that happen, but they had it happen without them mastering it, basically.
Yeah.
And they were like shut in certain cells or shit like that.
Okay. So so what would have been a better plot? The build up between the Jinchuriki Akatsuki War or the Great Ninja War was better? How Naruto is now.
The Jinchuriki Akatsuki War, bro. I'm not even gonna cap to you. You get to see, because maybe like Naruto, his personality maybe it doesn't develop into what it is now. Maybe it develops into like not even a darker personality, but more of a serious attitude towards life and things like that. Not really fucking around, making friends with everybody. Really just about that business. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That'd be a cold ass character one, and that'd be a cold ass storyline. Especially, I would say, not if all of them got it mastered. Because if all of them got it mastered, that's a wash. That is a whole wash, bro. I can't even cap. That's a wash. But if it still was just like Naruto and Killer B was the only ones that are able to master it, and the other ones, like, you know, still strong, like you said, they got the potential to make the 10 tails themselves. So still like at a level, but just like where it's more even with the Akatsuki, and maybe they make the Akatsuki stronger. And then, oh my, imagine it's just like Itachi and Pain fighting side to side, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how? Okay, I'm not gonna. The Jinchuriki are strong and all, but who is gonna stop Itachi and Pain?
That Killer B versus Itachi fight would be legendary. Killer B gonna die at the end, though.
I'm sorry, I got Itachi beating the shit out of Killer B.
No, I do too, but he gonna surprise him like he did Sasuke. This man Sasuke was.
But think about it, Sasuke not even nowhere near his like right power level hit him with an Amaterasu when he thought he killed him.
Yeah, you're right.
Itachi?
Okay.
This man had to take his glasses off for this.
Let me ask y'all this. So first of all, I feel like, okay, keep in mind the Akatsuki. A lot of members in the Akatsuki had a lot of handicaps. Remember, Itachi was dying, Pain was dying.
God.
You feel me? Obito was hiding his identity. He was pretending to be dead, so he didn't let out like that.
Nigga, Toby, bro.
Yeah, Toby, basically. So people like that, like I'm saying, if they're going full power, like it's easy for me to think, oh, Jinchuriki is a slaughter. But if the Akatsuki is set up, understanding that, oh, the Jinchuriki like are being mastered, and you still got a Rinnegan.
And you got Kisame. Don't forget about Kisame.
Yeah, but I'm not even saying the Akatsuki member. I'm saying you got a Rinnegan.
Yeah.
And you understand that these tail beasts are like, you know, mastered now. I don't think that Pain is going into that fight the same way.
But I don't think Nagato knew how. Well, Pain, same person. I don't think Nagato knew how to use the Rinnegan to control tail beasts. Because if he did, he would have been able to control Naruto when he was using his.
No, but I think that didn't they need him to retrieve it though? Like he understood that part.
Hey, what is that?
Obito did.
No, Nagato didn't though. Remember when Naruto
Obito did.
Obito did. I mean, but would Obito reveal himself just so Nagato could control Naruto or control him?
No, Nagato knew about Obito. Pain knew about Obito. Remember, because Obito was the first that started recruiting people. It was once they had Itachi and Nagato and shit that he started basically falling back. But when they first recruited him,
yeah. I guess that would have made all of the Jinchuriki being together like that would have made it way easier for Madara to fulfill his plan too.
but that's the thing. Like it's like the plan wise, I'm going Akatsuki, but execution style, it's not going to be easy because they did not have everything together. And think about it, bro. Like you said, Gaara with completely controlling Shukaku, and all the Jinchuriki, they kind of had shit that suited them too.
Yeah.
So like I'm pretty sure some sensory type shit going on and all of that.
Imagine 9 tail beast bombs going off all at the same time.
Did you just destroy the world?
It might. It might.
I mean, it's the same thing. It'd probably be the same power as a Bijou though, as a 10 beast bomb.
As
a 10 tail beast bomb. Because technically the 10 tail is a little stronger than them when they all fuse together and get back to it.
Yeah. Sasori wouldn't be okay. So Sasori wouldn't be able to do nothing in that fight.
Oh, Sasori is definitely not matter in that fight. I'm sorry.
Not matter in that fight.
This man got like 100 puppets, bro. What y'all mean?
What's he gonna do to a tail beast?
You're right. You're right. Continue. My fault. I'll be quiet.
I can see Kasame running away. Deidara is also gonna struggle unless he.
Deidara is not gonna do anything. Kasame can put up a fight because he can take right. He can.
Hey, y'all gonna respect my nigga Deidara, bro.
What is he gonna do?
Kidnap Gara again.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Just thinking of
Kidnap,
that plot,
beat that ass and kidnap him again.
just thinking of that plot makes my head hurt.
Yana Kakazu?
I ain't gonna lie to you. They gonna have to bring Shikamaru off the bench for that nigga heat on, bro. He gotta get his lick in. He gotta get his lick in, bro.
Now, and the tail biz trained and refined from the get go. They whooping ass. I'm sorry. It's just.
But who trains them? Does Killer beat the trainer? Or does Killer beat
it has to be Killer B though. Still.
It would have to be, and hey, that'd be a cold ass training arc too.
They're gonna be a rap group.
Hell no.
Okay, so you said that the other version of the plot would be better than the actual plot, is what y'all said.
Khalil said that.
Carlil did. Carlil said the
I do not like that.
Cherokee versus Akatsuki is better than the Great Ninja War.
That'd just be so fucking fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be fire. What you saying, Bumble?
I'm not too fond of it.
You're not too fond of it? Like that wouldn't be lit to you?
Nah, I mean it would be fire just versus, but like in terms of storyline, like what the storyline that we have, what it allows you to do, that shit is deep, bro.
I think I feel you. I feel like for
It
that
is deep. It teaches me how to cherish my friends.
Shut the hell up! I'm not saying that.
bro,
you gotta remember from Naruto. Like Naruto, it's just like One Piece, Kenny, and I feel like you can understand that better than I can. It's like you get to the ninja art part, and then all of a sudden we talking about this incarnation that Sasuke and Naruto are basically that Tobirama and Hashirama, not Tobirama, Madara and Hashirama had before, and it started way back. And if you really go back to that and you start watching Naruto again, all of those details are already laid out.
Yeah, the cycle.
Like, them fighting, like the fight they first had Kakashi and them. Like Kakashi already prophesied that shit way back. We ain't had no idea.
Okay, what about this? Instead of substituting for the Great Ninja War, substituted for an arc to where like Hidan and Kakazu aren't fighting Shikamaru. The Akatsuki members fall off because of the war against the other Jinchuriki. And then that war leads into the Great Ninja War because all the Jinchuriki are together. That way, like, after their war, Madara comes in, like, scoops up the pieces. He mops up the rest of the Jinchuriki that are already, like, tired from that war. And that's how it goes into it.
Now, let me tell you this. Uchiha Madara pulling up with the lesser Jinchuriki would have been a vibe. Like, let's say, for example, with the lesser Jinchuriki, like, for example, like, you know how, for example, you had Naruto and B, who clearly are the most, like, they tell powers and shit. For example, I'm pretty sure that if it's the war, Madara's coming, all of these forces are coming, it's not going to be the same wave of fight. For example, I'm guessing there's a front line and shit. I'm saying if you had a lesser version, for example, if I imagine like Gaara, the Mizukage, and all of them, like those lesser, character that they had that was still Jinchuriki, that against Madara would have been a great fight. I would have loved to see that.
Against Madara?
Against Madara. But if that happens too, Naruto is not beating Madara. Because if Madara gets his fucking hands on that shit.
But they kind of did do that. Well, they didn't do that exactly. But
they didn't do it like that.
Gaara fought Madara and he just got killed.
Yeah, but Gaara didn't really have Shukaku.
He didn't have Shukaku.
He didn't have Jinchuriki powers. And he was fighting with the Kages that were like kids and shit like that. But like Jinchurikis, I don't think it's going to be the same level as the Kages. Because first of all, they can regenerate. One. So compared to the Kages that were just tired and shit, and Madara was regenerating too, like because of his eternal, resurrection and whatnot. But with the fight with the Jinchuriki, that shit's gonna be different.
Bro, a master Shukaku, bro.
Shikaku's that strong, personally. I don't think Shikaku's that strong.
Shukaku was not. But no. You know who was supposed to be broken? Gaara, I think, was supposed to be broken. Like, it's not necessarily Shukaku, but just Gaara's ability.
Yeah.
You got, like, the world is your weapon, my nigga.
But basically, bro, like, he can take, like, bro.
And it's like, this nigga can't even break shit to make sense. So, how are you not OP?
The crazy thing is his dad was even more OP than he was, bro, with that gold sand.
Yeah.
His son is OP too. I'm not even gonna lie.
To Magara's son or
Yeah.
his adopted son thing.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He when the time skip happens, he's gonna be nice.
Yeah, last thing I saw of him was when crap. Was at the end of the tuning exams in Boruto. I stopped watching it, y'all know that. I couldn't take it. Carly, are you still on Sky P and One Piece?
Yes.
All right, Bob, I'm gonna ask you this. All right, because I was talking to Zamad. He said to him, or the Marineford arc was more hyped than the Great Ninja War. He was more hyped for that than the Great Ninja War. What do you think?
So it's funny that you asked me this because I saw it on TikTok and everybody was going, Marineford. And I'm sorry to do this. One Piece is my favorite show, but if you say that Marineford was more hype than the whole Ninja arc, like Ninja War arc, I'm sorry, you just biased. You are biased. Say what you may, Kenny. You are biased.
Ooh, what you saying about it, Kenny? Was Marineford better or was the Great Ninja War better, bro?
You are biased.
Do you agree with Bomba, bro? Do you agree with Bomba, or you gonna say
Okay,
Marineford?
I agree. I see both sides. It's because Marineford has so many high-profile people there.
It don't matter, Kenny. Just keep in mind, like, okay.
You got to see Whitebeard.
You can't have both sides, bro. You need to pick one.
Hey, Carlo, I'm sorry. You look. You
Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Akainu,
I'm finna instigate.
Marco.
Listen, no. You're okay, fine. You saw Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Akainu, all of them. You went and saw a nigga that died years ago, a legend that died years ago, and then all of a sudden, your four president, more powerful people pulled up to that shit in the coldest fashion ever.
Coldest fashion.
An orphan that was basically the hero of the situation is sitting down getting healed, and he's like, "Don't worry," he pulling up, and then shoo, here comes Minato Puna out of nowhere. You had this threat that was gonna fucking blow. No, come on, Kenny, it can't. Like, it's just the build-up starts way too early, and it's
the whole shit.
So much going on, bro.
Bro, it took so long to get to that point, bro.
It did, but like everything made sense. And like the thing is, Carlo, you can't talk about Marineford.
Look.
Take that long,
no, go ahead. No, wait. This is what y'all gonna do. Say what you want to say. I'ma mute you so I don't hear you. Give me a thumbs up when I can unmute.
Marineford.
Oh, wait. He's gonna hear this when he records, when he edits. Yeah. Carlo.
Okay.
You can't do it because you're gonna hear it when you edit.
Somebody else can edit it.
No, they cannot.
What
I'm gonna say is
edit this.
Marineford did not have such a long build-up.
It did not.
Like, the Great Ninja War was excruciating long to wait for that.
Wow, this man said it was excruciating.
But you know, even the build-up to it, I liked it. I don't know about you, I loved it.
It was so many flashbacks.
No, but it wasn't not necessary to lay everything down, because if you didn't do all the flashbacks, it didn't make sense.
Naruto is 75% filler. That was proof.
Yeah, fillers, we don't.
I didn't watch any of the fillers. I skipped the fillers.
Yeah, we skipped the fillers. I don't remember the fillers. But I'm saying, in terms of story, I understand how going up to that, it's a lot. But the reason why that is, and you had so many flashbacks, the whole story of Naruto, you didn't really know about Obito like that. Correct. You didn't know about Madara like that. You heard things.
They don't even because Obito died so young, they don't even talk about him like an Uchiha clan.
And that's the thing, and that's why it's so relevant to have all of these flashbacks, because all of a sudden this character that we have really no idea who it is, because this character was like masking himself as Toby. Toby was this goofy ass nigga. You ain't had no idea this nigga was like that. And then all of a sudden he comes and it's like, I'm declaring war. Wait, why is he declaring war? Well, there was a lot that happened in the past. Okay. Then all of a sudden you have the connection. Okay, Toby connected to such and such. You know who I'm talking about? His teammate with the eye. All of that shit you got to lay down, because all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay. We never really understood where Kakashi got his eye from. And then all of a sudden this nigga comes up and he has one eye too. What's going on? Connect the dots. It's a lot of dots to be connected, and that's why I liked it. But Marineford was very much so here and here. Like, this is where it's going on. We came here to do this. We're gonna do it. The Ninja War, you was not ready for Madara. That shit was too much. All of a sudden, you're getting, these boosts, you're mashing it up, and then all of a sudden, this nigga been plotting this shit for however many years. You're not ready. You come, he's dogging you from beginning to finish. Whatever you're laying down, he's scraping it, and then you gotta basically, I don't know, like make shit happen. That shit was different. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm a big One Piece. One Piece overall better show than Naruto, but in terms, like if you're doing Marineford and the Ninja War arc, bro, come on. And the crazy thing is, like each of those, they kind of have their matching scenes. Like these fights where you have these one-man army, kind of you have that there too. It's like I understand where y'all coming from in terms of depth, plot, bro. Like Naruto is half of Naruto. Really, like what's really the appeal is that arc.
I guess.
One Piece has a whole lot more to offer.
5 minutes.
Carly, you gotta watch it, bro. You gotta get to Marineford. That's like in the 400 episode range.
God damn.
Carly, what I tell you.
I gotta get my way. I gotta get to 200 first.
I'm gonna send you a clip just to get you hyped for it. It's crazy.
Don't send him the wrong one.
I'm gonna send him Whitebeard's when he first used his devil fruit. Yeah. Bro, I said, oh no. Yeah.
No, but bro, that devil fruit is different. I don't care what you say. The concept of
don't say it. Don't say it.
I can't.
I'm mute myself.
Oh, we're not gonna say it. But you gotta get there, Carlo. You just gotta.
For mine.
That's why I was more hyped. I'm like, I finally get to see all these different cool abilities. For just Naruto, we already seen Kakashi. We already had. I mean, I guess we got to see a little bit of Minato, Hashirama. We didn't really see Tobirama do much for real.
But that nigga almost created.
Because Hashirama didn't let him. This nigga raised a finger and said, "Hey, relax."
But
relax.
I guess. Okay, before we end, I just want to end on this note. Can we all agree that Obito is low-key weak?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. I will give
Carlo, you look like you had something to say.
I'm gonna just, in a sense of time, I'm gonna go ahead and agree.
I'm saying he's weak. He only got strong because of Madara. But compared to Sasuke and Itachi, at a young age, he's the weakest one. And statistically, weak.
Well, I don't think that's fair though, because keep in mind, Obito was supposed to be like Naruto. Like
but the difference is not so their ceilings are different. Mm-hmm. The highest he could have gone is if he would have killed his friend. He might have got a Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto had a whole tail beast.
So did Obito.
Obito didn't have a tail beast.
He basically became.
As a kid, he didn't have a tail beast.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying it's not fair, because at the beginning, they kind of started like that's really how they are. Like that's their character. Like they're like.
I'm saying at the age that we saw Obito, Itachi was already in the Itachi. That's what I'm saying. Itachi was already Anbu captain.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I mean, Sasuke wasn't at that level, but
Itachi. Hey, y'all want to hear a fun fact?
What?
So you know how we say, like, for example, the Sannin, right? Jiraiya, Orochimaru, Tsunade. Apparently, they don't even compare to Kakashi's dad.
Kakashi's dad?
Yeah, all three.
Oh yeah, no. Kakashi's dad. Though I knew Kakashi's dad was like that when it was like the start of the Shippuden arc, right after that shit happened with Gaara, and they went to see him in the hospital, and they met Granny Chiyo, and Granny Chiyo was like, "Oh shit, it's the white fang from the leaf." And then she got him confused with his dad. That's when I knew he was that man, bro. That's when I knew he was that man.
See, that's things that Naruto and One Piece have both done. They've like introduced us to strong ass people that we never get to see fight, and it's so annoying.
But we only seen Kakashi's dad when he died.
And also, it's true that One Piece and Naruto do it, but One Piece does a better job at keeping power scales. I feel like Naruto, like they will give you a power scaling and they will dumb you down. For example, how does it make sense that Hashira can take down that Naruto is putting a better fight against Madara when Hashira is like, oh, you almost have the same amount of chakra as me, but this nigga got a whole Jinchuriki in him. So you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in terms of those things, especially because Madara was waiting for Hashirama for the longest, why didn't they duke it out like that? Like why didn't they fight? I feel like they fought, but you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like I feel like they dumb you down. Even with Boruto, they did that after they done gave Naruto and Sasuke basically turned them into gods.
But wasn't it because they got reanimated why he wasn't the same strength as like how he was when he was actually
No,
alive?
he should have been stronger reanimated. He had infinite chakra.
It's the same reanimation as Madara still.
He had infinite chakra.
Yes, it's the same
But
thing.
Something happened for the reason.
At first they were regenerating, and then the reanimation jutsu was stopped. Remember, because of no, not the reanimation jutsu. After Obito turned, his hits, whenever he hit you, that shit wouldn't regenerate. But with Hashirama, nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
But that's all I got for the anime segment. I'm gonna toss it to Carlil for the media entertainment segment.
Let's
We'll be right back.
I'm weak. Did you just